How billionaire rich kids look under quarantine. The rich kids of the world have only taken quarantine as an excuse for vacation back into their world of excessive luxury. Social media has been splattered with luxury cars, private jets, and luxury goods owned by the richest heirs on earth. Welcome to Luxury Logic, the #1 spot for content about fine living, expensive tastes, and the extravagant lifestyles of the rich and famous. In today's video, we'll be talking about how billionaire rich kids look under quarantine. Let's jump right into the action. While the common working class is doing their best not to get caught up in the shopping aisle fights for toilet paper or food items, the rich kids of Instagram are spending their cash on face masks. As you know, face masks are the new fashion item everyone's been wearing, because they precisely need to wear it. So, while most people will spend around $30 on a box full of face masks, the rich kids of Instagram have been known to buy designer-made luxury masks, with some even buying Chanel or Louis Vuitton masks that can cost even more than $200 each. You know, when you're rich, you can't afford to look out of style even when sporting a hygiene mask. Let's take a look at some of them, such as Ivan Dailovich, whose Instagram user is @Ivan_Dailovich. Ivan Dailovich from Russia celebrated his birthday with a modest treat from McDonald's, something most Brits aren't able to get their hands on at the moment, though he upgraded it with a Louis Vuitton mask. Meanwhile, socialite Ella Orton, whose Instagram is @Ella.Orton, posted a picture on her flamingo, enjoying a nice little sunbathe in her private pool. Meanwhile, posted in the @Daily.st Instagram, a 29-year-old young man posted all his luxury items, among which we can see Gucci pants, Louis Vuitton shoes, Louis Vuitton backpacks, and a Louis Vuitton wallet while he was stacking toilet paper on them to get ready for Corona. The truth is that the rich kids of the world have been doing their best to show the rest of the world how little the COVID-19 pandemic has affected their lifestyle, besides being unable to take a flight to whichever part of the world they want to go to in their private jets. They'd rather stay at home, basking under the sun, ordering lavish meals and getting manicures than expose themselves to the world crisis. We can also see @Masha Cambolin, who hails from Miami, spending a luxurious view drinking what seems like coffee from her luxurious apartment. Other billionaire kids have rather contented themselves with purchasing new toys instead of simply taking pictures. For example, Noemi Demeter from Romania posted a picture of her Lamborghini in an underground car park. The funny thing here is not precisely the luxurious and extremely expensive sports car, but the weird bunny outfit her boyfriend is wearing besides her, which makes us wonder to what extent they were bored out of their minds to do this. An interesting thing about quarantined rich families is that rich people like to be like one another by doing the same things. They might subscribe to meal services, such as those in New York, subscribing to Sakara, paying $70 a day for 3 meals a day, 5 days a week. Others pay for some of the most common online services in ludicrous prices, such as Tracy Anderson's online workout videos that cost an $800 annual fee. Many rich people who live in the United States have moved to probably their second or third home in other states, such as Los Angeles, California, and Miami, Florida. Others have gone out of their way to entertain themselves with something better than just Netflix and working out. A family in Manhattan set up a trampoline in their living room, replicating expensive dinner outs thanks to upscale restaurants still delivering food on demand. And some others, like Kate from Russia, are having luxury goods delivered to her home. Or, well, not exactly. Instagrammer @MileySkate ordered Louis Vuitton bags and boxes that were actually filled up with toilet paper roll and had them delivered to her penthouse, while Dradia Nova from Knightsbridge used her daily exercise allowance to take a few hot snaps besides her glitter-wrapped Lamborghini. Do rich people have with taking pictures besides luxury cars when in quarantine? We just have to wonder. Others have decided to screw all the rules and go ahead and travel around the world with their excessive luxury, staying at 5-star resorts for better self-isolation. Of course, always enforcing social distancing. For example, Hotel Essentia features 43 rooms spread across 50 acres. And many Hollywood and Beverly Hills socialites and celebrities are known to crowd the property for vacation. There have been reportedly 30 guests staying at Hotel Essentia indefinitely. Let's take into account that the hotel can easily go upwards of $1,000 a night, only offering a 30% discount to those who extend and 40% if they extend beyond a week. Well, at least these people will obtain a massive discount if they truly are staying indefinitely. The richest kids in the world have also avoided doing tedious house chores whilst they are self-isolating, rather having face-masked housekeepers and nannies do their jobs for them than getting their hands dirty. Adriana Ching, a 34-year-old lawyer from New York, extended her stay after hearing about the US State Department's recent Level 4 travel advisory. "I would rather be here than my home in New York," she says. "I feel safer and more secure in this natural paradise away from it all." At the very least, food delivery services have been seeing a massive increase in sales due to rich kids jamming their infinitely limited credit cards to the brim by ordering the most lavish meals ever. Other rich individuals, such as Ryan Cook from Toronto, have chosen indefinite stay with their family due to school cancellations, and still being able to do his job remotely. He wants to relax far away from the mass hysteria and stress, and chose to stay in Essentia instead of rushing to a jam-packed airport, while at the same time enforcing social distancing. At least his reasoning is quite based on the logic, as other billionaires have simply decided to stay just for the sake of it. However, there are a few things that even the richest people in the world can't overcome with all the money they possess. Everybody's still feeling the same kind of anxiety due to staying at home for an indefinite amount of time, and the rich are not exempt to this. Turns out that having a Lamborghini and a big pool waiting to be used in your backyard can get a bit boring when you're having to see the same scenery every day, and due to travel restrictions, unless it's absolutely necessary, both rich people and the working class have to stay at home or expect grave consequences. The richest kids in the world have also avoided doing tedious house chores while they are self-isolating, rather having face-masked housekeepers and nannies do their jobs for them than getting their hands dirty. But some of them have also joined in the action and begun learning how to do their bed sheets and wash their clothes due to the sheer boredom it causes them to be in lockdown. Well, what else do you have for you after the first 15 days of being completely idle? Scrolling down on Instagram seems like a bit boring after you've spent 5 hours every day doing just that, even if you're rich. That still doesn't change the fact that the richest kids in the world are doing their best to show off their wealth on social media, buying luxury cars like they were dolls, buying luxury face masks from Gucci, Louis Vuitton and even Hermes just to take a picture of them, and renting private jets or private resorts to self-isolate better than anybody else. It seems like the richest kids in the world can't get enough of spending their cash, while the majority of us wait out both the shelter in place and the pandemic in the shared confines of 1 to 3 bedroom apartments alongside immediate family members and other relatives in hopes of retaining our jobs and stabilizing our incomes. These kids never seem to face a rainy day, even in their 3, 4, or 10 different houses all across the world. Though, to be fair, who are we to blame the rich people for their lifestyle? We have no say in that aspect other than fantasizing about it more than we should and watching them live their fantastic, dreamlike lives on social media. This concludes our video of Billionaire Rich Kids Look Under Quarantine. So, what do you think of the billionaire kids of the world and their quarantine lifestyle? Has it changed much besides, well, not being able to fly around the world as always? Let us know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to leave a like, subscribe and turn on notifications to our Luxury Logic channel to receive more fantastic luxury content like today, and thank you for watching. Stay safe.